action, lights, makeup, wardrobe, sunshine. Oh, the first people are coming. Welcome to the Drunken Monk live meditation, live from Mandali Retreat Center, which is completely closed, but we're here broadcasting to you. And thank you so much for sharing this moment with us. For being with us, yeah. And I'm just going to blurb for a little bit while everybody's arriving, and make sure you've got your cushions and your teddy bears and your blankets. And I hope the day's been nice for you. And if you've been working all day or running around, then shake it off. Give yourself a little shake before you settle down. A couple of nice big breaths. Veronica was giving me some tree metaphors for the breath.
About the breathing.
And for the breathing. So I'm going to try them. They were very good. Reminded me of Qigong. Okay, so are we ready? Are we ready?
23 people on board at this moment.
Okay, all right. So let's start. Before I do start, Leela, I would like to send out a massive big hug and so much love, because this lady is dealing with COVID-19 and so brave, and she comes to the meditation, so I hope you're here joining us right now. And I would just like to share so much love and support for you, and also for everybody else, you know, that's out there that's being affected personally, either directly on their own physical health, and or with all your friends or anybody that you know that's around you that is being affected by this virus. And we just wish you a speedy recovery. And Leela, just thank you so much for being so brave, and I hope you get well very, very soon. All right, so and I'm going to announce the weekends. So Veronica's just reminding me of the announcements. So let's settle down, let's get comfortable, let's find a position to go into meditation, to go into stillness for 20 minutes, to be present and to disconnect from the thoughts. And while we're doing that, I would like to share with you.
Layla just joined.
Layla just joined?
Yes. Oh,
Oh, Leila, hi, welcome, Leila. I was just talking about you, just sending you so much love, and I wish you the speediest recovery. And you can see it after in the repeat show. I'm moving on now, but get comfortable, and thank you so much for sharing. So, where was I? The Mandali home retreat. So, the Easter weekend, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm really pleased to announce a Mandali home retreat, because we tried it out last week. And it was such a success. We're going to continue. We're going to do some more. So we're still waiting for some details to come in. But it's going to start on Friday, morning meditation. And there's going to be, I think, also yoga as well. And I'm sure there is going to be yoga. We don't have all the details yet, I have to confess. We're still waiting to get all the details. So stay in touch about that. The one thing I do know, there's going to be an additional open session on the Saturday and Sunday, with me, yours truly, the Drunken Monk, 90 minutes of exploring facing challenges in an uncertain world. And the thing about this, I would like it to be intimate, so the numbers are going to be limited. Okay, so I don't know, I'm waiting for Mandali to give us the details. Stay in touch, and I'll let you know. If you want to reserve a place or get put on the waiting list, just reach out to Veronica and she'll help you out with that. Okay. So now you're all comfortable. Okay, big breath. Yeah, me too. Long day, busy day. Busy day, let's let that go. And the theme for today is surrender. I would like to talk today about surrender. The second step in the 5 steps, you know, loving kindness, connecting with the heart, self-acceptance, relaxation, non-judgment, and awareness. Now I know I keep repeating them, but they have layers, you know, they have layers. And a deeper layer of self-acceptance is surrender. And surrender is when we get touched by a challenge in life that is simply beyond our control. When we're too small to deal with it. It just takes the wind out our sails. There's nothing we can do. Self-acceptance on one hand is connecting with, this is how I feel about what's going on around me. This is me being okay with the emotions, the thoughts, the situation that I'm in. Surrender is a deeper let go. It's really seeing that I am so helpless in this situation. There is nothing I can do. Yeah. So again, we connect first with the heart. We take a couple of breaths there, allowing the breath to be open and natural. So when you breathe in, the feeling of energy, and the breathing out, this feeling of release and letting go. And the out breath is really special, it's important. It's like breathing this belly movement like a baby. When you watch a baby breathing, the whole body is pulsing. Yeah. The heart, the chest, the belly, the hips, there's a subtle movement everywhere. It's like being a hollow tree. This is what Veronica was sharing with me. Be like a hollow tree, rooted in the ground, but breathing in. The air fills the whole body. And as we exhale, breathing out, the feeling of release and relaxation. So, breathing in, filling the whole body with air, from the feet to the head, to the tips of our fingers, filling the belly, the heart, everything, and breathing out. This feeling of release, relaxation. Notice how good that feels. So stay with the breath, stay with that motion, not forcing anything, we're not forcing any visualizations or efforting in any way. It's a complete acceptance of the motion of the breath. We're surrendering to the breath. We're letting go more deeply into the breath, this fullness. And on the breathing out, on the exhalation, the letting go. And we let go of thoughts. We let go of feelings, we let go of the identification to the narrative that is going on in our life situation. We're simply surrendering to this moment, like floating down a river in a boat with no engine, no way to control it. This feeling of trust that the river is holding me, this river of consciousness is holding me in this moment. Again, like a baby being held by the mother. And we are like children being held by Mother Earth. She is the one who is controlling things right now, right? With all my humility, I surrender to that. With all my heart, I surrender to the fullness of this moment. I let go. I acknowledge the things that I can take care of in this moment. The small gestures and tasks that I can fulfill. And I accept those that I can't. rest in this stillness, this aliveness that is within and around me in this moment. And staying with the breath, this key to the present moment. With each breath going a little deeper. With each exhalation letting go a little bit more. Feeling each part of my body relaxing a little bit deeper. Like a wave crashing onto the ocean. There's a dissipation, this release, a discharge of effort. There's no effort required. So maybe take a moment to observe, how does my head feel? Is my forehead relaxed? The muscles around my eyes? I can relax my jaw a little bit more. And if your mouth is slightly open, rest your tongue behind your upper teeth. So you can still breathe through the nose, if you feel comfortable. Moving the attention into the neck and the shoulders, the arms. And the exhalation, the relaxation as you breathe out. Feeling the body as this emptiness, spacious, grounded, like a tree connected to the earth, being nourished by the earth, being nourished by the air. Allowing each part to soften and open. The shoulders, spine, the lower back. The hips and the legs and your feet. Inviting each part to let go. Surrender. To surrender to this moment so completely there is not even the idea to move an eyelid. And from that feeling of surrender, I move into trust. Everything is okay. In this moment is perfect. It is what it is. When I remove the narrative, the judgments, the labeling, the complaining, I move into a space of non-judgment. I surrender. There's a spaciousness that arises, a peacefulness. Connecting more with your essential nature, your being, your essence. Simply placing your attention on this aliveness, this awareness, this consciousness that connects us all. Every bird, every tree, every river, every mountain, every heart, every person. Rest there for a moment. This feeling of surrender, this feeling of trust. I know consciousness has got this intelligence. It is okay. And staying with the breath, there really is no effort required. It's a releasing of attention to thinking and placing it into being. One breath at a time. This is the practice. And whatsoever you're feeling right now, whatsoever is alive in you in this moment, is perfect for you. We're not efforting to get somewhere or to take part in a race. I accept this moment. I surrender to it. And I relax with it. Without any judgment. Resting in my natural being. And even if there's still thoughts there, it doesn't matter. We're all so busy figuring everything out. And for me, it's to relax doing one thing at a time. So if you find yourself moving into stress or anxiety, then come back to this feeling. Maybe I need to surrender to things I cannot change and give energy to those things that I can. And to give that my total attention. To be present for myself, my loved ones, for others. And through that presence to feel the connection that we share. Surrendering to the ocean of consciousness, to this connectedness, the oneness of this earth, our home. we start here by taking care of ourselves. This loving kindness to myself, giving myself space. Connecting to this moment through the heart. And if there is a moment where the mind starts to chatter and you become distracted by that, we surrender to that too. There's a part of me that is alive with a comment. We observe the aliveness of this moment and surrender to being, resting in the part of me that is aware. The part that is listening, the part that is observing thoughts, observing feelings, sensations. Observing the breath. Observing one moment as it flows into the next. What I can't change, I surrender. And I surrender because I know there is something bigger. This consciousness. I feel a trust that this consciousness, Mother Earth, knows better than I do. What I do know in this moment is this connection that we share. And it's now time to bring this session to a close. And I thank you so much for sharing this moment with us, for being here, and also for all the beautiful, warm messages and support that we get. Thank you so much. It really does keep us going. And whatever situation is going on in your life right now, we send you so much love. So take care of yourself, your loved ones. Especially if things are getting a bit tense at home. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. And stay in touch. And just to remind you about the weekend, Mandala experience, we'll let you know about that we'll be back on Thursday
At 5.
at 5 o'clock. Thank you. Veronica's just reminding me of the closing parts. So if you want to email us directly, connect@thedrunkenmonk.org. You can listen to our meditations freely on Insight Timer, Spotify, some new dance music coming out on Saturday. Shake it up at home.
Many people saying thank you. They really enjoy it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Very warm thank you from everyone.
Oh, thank you. Veronica's sharing with me your thank yous. So I wish I could see the screen, but it doesn't work with Instagram. But yeah, Zooms, I'm really becoming a big fan of Zoom. I'm going to be on Zoom a lot more, so we're working out some ways to do that.
Well, the Mandali experience will be on Zoom, right?
The Mandali experience will be on Zoom on Friday.
From Friday, Madalena is already asking about
She's all right. Okay. We're waiting for Mandali to give us the details. It's still being finalised. Like I say, the exciting thing for me is there will be an open session at some point, I don't know when. It will be limited to a certain number of people to keep it intimate, but that's going to be a new feature. And yeah, I'm going to continue anyway doing more work on Zoom. I think this is really something that people have been asking for also, and we'll be doing.
Thank you for hashtag.
Oh, thank
We love Veronica.
Oh, the hashtag We Love Veronica. Yeah.
Thank you, Joanne.
Oh, listen, I'm going to get her in front of the camera one of these days. You know, she won't do it, but you know, she's been amazing with doing the work here. I really can't thank her enough. So, namaste. And in honour of my good friend Kaipacha, who does the Pele report, if you're into astrology, check him out. And he always ends with namaste, aloha, so much love. Thank you.